You all have talked about, it sounds like, identity. And I'm not sure how much you've done or how much, if you've had that kind of implicit bias deep dive into talking about white privilege and white supremacy and all of that, to recognize that, not everyone's going to hear we're preaching to a choir, right? So we're all on board in understanding the importance of this. And you mentioned exactly the quote I was going to say, the citizens of the world, right? Even if you're in a white high SES bubble, you're not fully there. They're not everybody is like that. And you're preparing students to go out into the world, a world of diversity of all types of identities, right? Particularly in elementary, but also in middle and high school. This is the time to recognize and build into the curriculum and to the opportunities and the spaces, so the underlying implicit biases that we all have. One of the favorite things I like to do in my multicultural counseling class, first question when I walk up there is, okay, raise your hand if you're racist, right? And raise your hand if you're not. And then I talk about how every single person in that room, no one's raised their hand that they're racist, and they're all telling the truth. But also by the end of this, lecture and discussion, you'll understand that you're telling the truth and you're also lying at the same time. And that's because we have implicit biases, right, about everything, gender, race, right, that they operate, these unconscious biases, without our permission and without our control. So you can't tell me that you're not racist unconsciously, because our brain's built on understanding stereotypes. That's how we make sense of our world.